with meteorologist Julia Blanchett.
Good morning and happy Monday. Today on your Monday, you're already kicking off your day with a beautiful sunrise. That sunrise showing us little to no cloud coverage up in the sky, and our skyline is remaining clear and consistent. So if you have some chances to get outside today will be much friendlier than yesterday. There is no more wind here in the valleys. Let's take a look at those forecasted wind gusts. Things look like they're going to calm down by a lot. We're looking at single digits for those gust rates, whereas yesterday, that wasn't the story. Yesterday, we saw gust rates so high I felt like I was going to blow away, and going through the rest of the weekend we had a lot of first alert weather days. But today things return back to normal. We may get to the tens and teens for some of those wind gusts by the afternoon hours, but for the better majority of the day things will be really calm, and even when they do ramp up a little bit, it will still be comparatively unnoticeable, speaking about yesterday and the day prior. But the next few days they're expected to look a little different. 74 degrees today. It's going to be bright and sunny, but by Tuesday and Wednesday things change just a little bit. You're looking at 78 degrees on your Tuesday, on your Wednesday 79. So a high pressure ridge is going to be keeping us warm and helping us incrementally increase. But we do have some moisture entering our forecast. It's going to be afternoon to evening storm systems, but over the next few days changes are certainly on the way. We need some moisture in our forecast because our drought outlook is only getting worse and worse. We have been abnormally dry nearly all winter, and right now we are now labeling our drought conditions to be persistent in Grand Junction, Montrose, extending down towards Delta, and even off to the Four Corners area. Cortez is included, same with the Durango area. We need moisture. Well, luckily we have some this week. How likely are we to see some moisture? Well, we have a 20% chance of probability on Tuesday and Wednesday afternoon, but on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, those probabilities might pop up to about 30% chance. So that means if we do see a lot of moisture in the valleys, Grand Junction in particular will see that moisture at its heaviest rate with the end days of our week and going into the weekend. So hopefully we're able to see some of that moisture pan out, not too much of it evaporates. But this is a look at that first storm system or wave of moisture that we're expecting to see. This is on your Tuesday, 5 p.m. You can see that block of moisture finally made it to some of the valley areas, and it could track over Montrose, Delta, including some of those other areas. Grand Junction is not exactly exempt from the rain, but it does look that the majority of the rain passes beneath parts of the valley. So we might stay dry. A few showers aren't out of the question. High country exceeding some moisture as well, but we are going to see improvement over the next few days, at least hopefully with our drought conditions. We're going to see a lot more waves, a lot more moisture, so stick with us. We'll continue to keep track of that. But your highs today, we don't have much to worry about today. Enjoy your outside time. It's going to be a UV index of an 8, so again, strong sunshine and really warm. 74 in Grand Junction, 75 in Delta, 70 in Montrose, and 72 in Cortez. And then those low temperatures, 42 in Grand Junction, about 39 in Delta, 38 in Montrose, and about 36 in Cortez.
As an emergency room physician, I worked in level 1 trauma centers for years. I know what happens back there. One ambulance after another, with injured patients and lives that are changed forever. I understand. I took care of those people. Thank you. Now, as an attorney, my team and I care for the same people, but in a different way, working to get our clients' lives back to normal. If you've been injured, our medical and legal expertise provides a unique advantage. Ramos Law. What makes us different makes us better.
Grand Junction looking at 78 degrees tomorrow, 79 on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Again, we're going to start to cool down. We're going to get to the 70s, are going to drop to the 60s, but the chance for moisture does start to populate at a little bit of a higher probability. So that's good news for us. Looking at Montrose, the same temperature pattern and rain pattern will be apparent. Will be a 20% chance for moisture Tuesday and Wednesday, but into Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, more showers on the way, and those showers will again be persistent. But looking at Delta, again, same pattern, a 30% chance by the end of the week. If we do see showers, they are going to be strongest by the end of the week, but we're going to be in the 80s on your Wednesday, so we have a little bit more warming to do before we cool back down to see that moisture trend. And then Cortez. We're different in Cortez because our moisture, well, we don't have afternoon showers on Wednesday or Thursday. We will remain pretty dry, but Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday, that's when we're going to start to see moisture return to the forecast.